Take one, Bob Gallarza.
Hi, I'm Bob Gallarza, and I hope you all enjoyed listening to Live in Session. This CD is something a little special for me. I wanted to bring out more of a documentary type live recording, but done in the studio, and I was very fortunate in having some guest artists like Mr. Jimmy Edward. A couple of guys are here visiting me. Of course, my graphic designer, Mr. Jorge Flores, is here, and my distributor, Chano Elizondo at CE Distributors, also my good buddy, and Mr. Bob Prado, who does the co-host the show, the Hano Classic radio show with Mr. Bobby Lopez, is also here, and I'm here getting ready to cut Que Seas Feliz with Jimmy Edward for the upcoming Live in Session. But people, if you're watching me right now, that means you've already listened to the CD. So it's kind of a weird situation for me, but getting ready. So you're gonna have to excuse me. I gotta get ready here to cut Jimmy. And again, thanks a lot for getting the CD. We'll see you later. Bye. Okay, Jimmy. Let's take it on the second verse, and then we'll go into the bridge, and we'll go up from there.
Seas feliz, feliz, feliz. Es todo lo que pido en nuestra despedida.
When I'm through with you, man, you're gonna be able to record anybody, brother. You gotta pay me to do this. Jimmy, what brings you here today?
We're gonna lay down the first of a series of songs for this project that we're working for Bob. Actually, you know, I've been waiting for a project such as this, and this is the initiation of it, man, so it's exciting.
This is a long time coming. This is something that, this particular song that we're going to be doing today is something I already had in the can. Wasn't necessarily meant for Jimmy, but it fits Jimmy, and I think it's a good song for him. And I thought, why not? That's kind of the way I operate. Try to work things that, you know, things just happen. Oh, I got a phone call. So, anyway, I'm glad to that we're. Hey, you know what? And Jimmy got here early too. Boy, yeah. Man, that's like I told him, that's a starting of a good relationship. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be the first song of. We're probably going to cut about 12, and we're going to figure out what's going to work best for the album. I know it's been something that Jimmy and I have been wanting to do for years, and I'm sure the people out there, it's going to be something that possibly they thought they would never get to hear again from Jimmy Edwards, and I think it's going to be good for everyone involved. Hopefully it won't be it'll be the first, hopefully not the last. So we're going to get started here. And talk at you later.
Yeah.
I was gonna cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook. Yeah.
I also had Mr. Roger Velasquez, who worked with a Latin Breed, and Ray Reyna.
My first CD came out with Little Joe, and Bob was hanging around. You know, some of the things we've done together with Little Joe. We've been trying to get together since then. So.
Well, that's good.
Now it's come full circle.
All right. So you're gonna get
see Bob unplugging you.
Aquí dejo a mis pobres padrecitos que desde niño batallaron con la paz. Hay que miran y a volar los aeroplanos que me llevan derechito a Irak. Iraq. Do the Iraq, because Iraq. Que me llevan derechito a Iraq.
You want to say in Spanish or in English?
Okay, that way it'll rhyme a little bit more with that word.
Okay.
You've been punished in exile to the booth already once. I think this will work. In fact, we probably don't even need this on here for this kind of stuff. Because neither one is going to be directly into it.
Yeah, that's right in your range.
Freshman?
Yeah, try it. Don't waste your time.
sounds pretty good on this, don't it? Yeah, it's like a slow da 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 da. Yeah, that sounds cool. One more time. So in other words, you guys are supposed to be playing on that, accompanying the solo. Forget the out.
Okay.
Play right on when you guys play.
Okay.
Okay? There's no solo. You dig?
So there's just a trumpet.
So forget, you know, where it says trumpet solo or whatever. After that, you got notes, right? Yeah. Okay, play right there. That's coming in. I'll cue you on that.
I don't have any.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything wrong with it.
Man, it sounds cool when you got that album.
We're all done. I think we have to redo some of the guitar, I think. So we just finished one.
Let's hear it. Make sure it's cool. It sounds pretty good. Big bandish.
Yeah.
How does it sound?
Sounds good. Sounds better than original. I was gonna ask you why did you decide to use Ray Reyna?
Why?
Yeah, why take a chance? Why take a chance on a new singer if you didn't work with
When
before?
don't I take a chance on things? But he's a good singer regardless. You know, if he hasn't had a shot, things just didn't happen for him.
Yeah.
But I thought he did real well on
He did.
the cuts that I picked for him. There's, you know, I may do a whole album on him. There's other cuts that I'd like to do, but there's things like Yajera that I always wanted to do, and I felt Ray was the perfect guy to sing on it. He almost has a hint of Johnny.
Right.
When Johnny was younger with a kind of thinner pitched voice. I'm gonna freak out some people on this song.
So how is it working with Bob?
Oh, it's nice. Yeah. I like his charts.
Is that too hard? You don't put no pressure on him?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Does he think he pushes you to another level sometimes, you think?
Oh, sure.
And what's your name?
Dean McCarty.
Dean. And when did you start working with Bob?
Oh, it's what? 93.
And what instrument you play?
Trombone.
And how'd you hook up with Bob?
It was in the middle of the night, actually. He lost one of his trombone players in a recording session. Lonnie Lillane called me up at midnight. So I drove up to San Marcos and recorded.
What, Bob fired him at the time or what? The
Yeah, I
trombone
think
player?
that's the way it went down. He was long gone by the time I got there.
Oh, hold it. What are you playing on that first note?
Concert A flat.
Okay, play a concert C.
Okay.
Up. No, below. Right. Third trumpet and tenor 2. Starting to make sense now, Mark?
Oh yeah. I never had any doubt. Never had any doubt.
¿Quién manda aquí? Yeah, that works. Okay. I think we got it, man. Does it work for you? Does it work for you, Killer? This CD is something a little special for me. I wanted to bring out more of a documentary type live recording, but done in the studio. And I was very fortunate in having some guest artists like Mr. Jimmy Edward, who, by the way, I'm just now working on his solo album, which hopefully will be out in the summer of 2006. And also had Mr. Roger Velasquez, who worked with a Latin Breed, and Ray Reyna.
We're doing the new album. It's like, I think we've done 5 so far. 5 songs. We're just working on Viajera right now.
Oh, you're already doing Viajera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Viajera.
awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. Really exciting.
Yeah, that's I've heard Bob's arrangements on that one time. He did it with, of course, with Johnny and Joe. So it's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's great to be working
beautiful.
with Bob again. You know, we came down from San Antonio early this morning, and we've been here all afternoon. So it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a great one.
So. It's been a while since you worked with Bob, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah, man, it's been just in the second or third album he did, and I was with Alberto and P. Garza,
Right.
and Stanley did some stuff. Porfi, we did some stuff with a lot of Cananas too, Cuatro Caminos, and so Registered Soul, man. But like, it's a lot of fun being back to here. It's big stuff, man. You know, I like it. I enjoy it a lot. Play with horns, especially with Latin Breed.
Right.
But other than that, man, it's good to be back with the boys again, man. Even though he told us to come over here because he was being rude, but he's got a way of being a nice guy but being rude. You know,
Yeah.
I give Bob.
That's it, man. Shit.
Yeah.
How old are you, man?
24, man.
What do you? How'd you get into the Hana music being so young? Everybody's always saying it's an old man's music right now.
I don't know. I just kind of fell into it, man. You know, started doing a local thing in San Antonio, and just started meeting people and building up. You know, getting my name out there, man.
How's it working with Bob?
It's cool, man. I learned a lot, so it's a good experience, man.
Put any stress or pressure on you?
Oh yeah, man. All the time, but you know, that's life.
You
Man.
can hang?
Yeah, already.
You got it. Okay, so we're gonna basically let's do it more orchestral, except for the conuto part, and you can lay out on that part, Mario, when it goes to the other modulation.
Okay.
So da 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 da. Woo! Chingo de cuerdas. Okay. You got the chords?
Got that
Okay, but then that's
got
the 13th.
wacky thing going.
Is it? Still got it
Yeah,
on
it's
there?
jumping back. It's
What brings you back to work with Bob on this project? Have you been working with him on the last few projects?
He'll call me. Yeah, I do a few songs on just about every one of his albums.
Yeah.
He just called me last week. He asked me if I was available. Basically, anytime Bob calls, I pretty much show up because I know the project's going to be top notch.
Right.
Great producer, great musician, and a great arranger. He does his CD sound so good. It's an honor to play on him.
Give him the headphones, man.
He's like a good.
Was that right?
Yeah, if we're gonna modulate right there. Yeah, you're right.
It goes to the modulation right there, right? But were we right on the one before? Should have gone da 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 da.
Yeah, should have gone.
And we didn't.
And we did.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Let's try it. Let's try one more time. That's a nice tempo.